Hey guys, Nick again here from Limited Elements, back with another draft. We have some extra coins to use, so let's just spend those instead of gems. I'm already getting kind of low on the gems since I was buying a few arts, like extended arts for cards that are played now in Standard or in this limited set, because I just really enjoy playing with the full art cards. Plus I bought those black-white full art lands. I just love them so much. I thought it was going to be hard to distinguish when they're in your hand or on the field, like what color they actually give, because they're all kind of looking the same, but they made it look like pretty decent, that you can distinguish just like by the round color that goes like the monocolored square around it. So let's see what we have to play with today. Siphon Insights, card played in Standard. Never actually got to see it in Limited yet, but it's a gold card. You usually don't really want to start with a gold card. Phantom Carriage is of course a really good blue card, and it goes into blue-black, blue-green, blue-white, basically in anything. So I think that's going to be the pick actually. Just like different colors, like blue is a super deep color, plus pairs well with other colors. You kind of want to start with that. If that's not here, Vessel Crasher is actually a really good card. It goes well in any kind of spell heavy deck. And Eccentric Farmers might be something that we hope to wheel, because I would like to go blue-green if possible. I think it's one of the better color combinations that's currently open. But let's start with the carriage and let's see where we can go from there. One thing to point out is that I'm not going to pick any, not first pick or like even try to go into black unless I get something super late that's like obviously open, because black is just being super cut lately. Everybody knows it's a good color, it has a lot of removal in it, so people first pick that, and then it can get you can get pushed out of the color really fast. So here I'll be taking the Intruder. It goes well with the first card, so we kind of want to stay on color for the beginning of the draft. Other than that, like Contortionist is a good card in green. Shadow Besiding is also good in green. Harvest Sentry is amazing actually. Other than that, Morning Patrol is okay, like in blue-white. Disturb, nothing special really. Like these two cards are definitely way better than that. So like this could be like a spell stack, in which case a Smoldering Egg could be a good card. Of course in the blue-red spell stack. I kinda just want to take the Revenge of the Drowned and stay mono blue for now and see what is actually going to be open. Like in this pack, like an uncommon and a common were taken, but it could be in whichever color. There is a late Search Party Captain, so that's something that can push into white for sure. Late, I mean kind of not that late Sentry. Late red cards, but only goes like into spell stack. I'll be just taking the blue card, gonna stay on color for now. We're not sure what we are, what second color is gonna be for us. I'm just taking another Revenge of the Drowned. It's a really good, basically removal spell in this format, because often you just put a creature on the bottom of the deck and you never see it again. So it acts like an instant speed removal that gives you a zombie as well. I think it's pretty good. Evolving Wilds is otherwise good, and nothing else really worth mentioning in the pack. Here we have a few things, like, okay, two white cards definitely stand out. Neither of them are Disturb, but it is late white. Also late, like still 3 green cards. Like the black is not playable, the red are not really relevant. Either the two blue cards are kind of whatever. I'm thinking about taking Duel for Dominance. I just kind of like it as a removal spell in green. I want to go blue-green. I think like we kind of seeing a lot of green cards getting around. I'm not sure if it's better green than these two, but I'm gonna speculate on the green just because I think it can be more open. Well, obviously, if we get the Thermal Alchemist, we're gonna pick that, and we'll see if we can actually go still the blue-red spell stack. or we can maybe just splash it in another color. Because other than that, like there's a Geist Wave, but it's kind of like whatever. Like we know that we're probably like almost surely we're gonna be blue, and we don't know about the other color yet. Here I like the flip the switch. That's kind of a late casting naturalist, but because nobody wants to be green-red. Another duel for dominance is good, but we'll just take the blue card because I guess we are blue for sure. And we don't know about the second color yet. That's kind of a late flame channeler. And we can try to get, like nobody wants to be in red that much. Yeah, I see we got the Festival Crasher. I guess we're just gonna go like the blue-red spouse deck or something. I never actually tried it yet, so it's gonna be interesting to try it, but I did see a lot of people play it and to good results. So like I think in this case we can just take like all the spells we can. Reds used to be open, like now there's like a few playable red cards. The Wolf is playable, the Neonate Rush is actually a pretty good card. Here I would play both actually. I think I might just want the creature first, because this you can just get whenever. Probably not playing any of these. I actually might play the Stolen Mortality. Now we would just want to open more. Ooh, fuck. Wow. Well, Arlene is an amazing card, obviously, but Seize the Storm, Thermal Alchemist, like, they're both so much more what we want to be doing in this deck. I think we can actually get Seize the Storm back, and I think I want to take the Thermal Alchemist now. That card is just can be crazy. And this card can wheel sometimes. People don't appreciate it that much. Of course, it seems crazy to pass a Mythic Planeswalker, but that's just not really what we're going to be doing in this deck, I think. But this is, like, this I think is going to be the perfect card for us. No, nothing in red. Maybe I guess it's just such a pack because like there's like a lot of good white cards and good blue cards. Yeah, for now I guess we're just thinking like on the blue train, the blue-red spells train. Like flip the switches, like the Harrier, like the Raise the Effigy. We'll kind of need to get some more Festival Crashers for this deck to really work. And I think I might just take this actually. Like, feels bad to pass such good white cards, but I think that white's kind of sailed for us already. It's not something we can be in. Like, want both of these cards, they're both amazing. Like, I guess we'll take this and probably not gonna wield the Angler, but we can wield the Neonate Rush. Yeah, like I'm just gonna kind of going by instinct based on what I saw is good in blue-red spells. I know that Festival Crashers are what you want to be doing. And then like combo tricks, like Startle is like a really good card. Like how much text there is here. Oh my god. Yeah, I'll take the I mean, really want to have Startle, and I would love to wield the Crasher, but I kind of doubt we would be able to do that. Because if anybody else is in the same deck, we're just not gonna get it back, and that's gonna be really bad. We kind of want the 1-mana vampires, Vampire Stinger, or how it's called, like the one that gets first strike when it attacks. We want this kind of effects. Raise the effigies. Like, is this card better than Startle? Honestly, I'm not sure. Honestly, I'm not sure. I think I'm gonna take the Skrillex, but I'm really not sure if that was the right decision. Another Crasher, nice. We got to Seize the Storm back, amazing. Okay, this is gonna be a sweet deck, you'll see. Other than that, like the startle obviously here would be good, but this is definitely what we want to be doing. It's such a late search party captain. Don't pass this guy so late. Like he's a really good card in white. You really do wanna. If you see that guy like pick 4 or later, you just you can move into white probably. Like it's that good. And this guy, like this guy, you can. I first picked this guy before, like or second pick, because he's just a really decent card. It trades with something on the front side usually. Then you can just flash it back as a flyer. Like what more do you want from your 2-drop? Yeah, I think like the deck is actually coming along pretty nicely. This guy kind of want to change for something. We want to get some more 1-drop, those vampires that I said. Then I don't know what do we even want to get. Yeah, the stingers, we want these guys. We kind of want to get, I mean, if we get out of these 2 back, we're happy. I would probably prefer the Stinger, but now I'm taking the Archivist, which is a really good card. This is actually really good in blue-white Disturb. Like I saw a lot of people just, like if you get this early, you can make a deck around it and it's like you get a bunch of flyers. Sure, they can't block anything but flyers, but you have a lot of other stuff that you block with and then get flashed back with Disturb. So you just get this for extra value, you know, to get a bunch of flyers. Wow. That thing is some fucking bomb in Unlimited. I opened this in the pre-release. Yeah, it was a house. We'll take the burn. It's like we got removal. It's a bit of reach. It's exactly what we want to have in this deck. Nothing really for us in this pack. Like we probably don't want this. This is too slow. This is too slow. We already have one of these. I don't know. I guess I'll take this, but probably not gonna play it. Probably not even gonna play the first one we have. Consider what other angler range. They're all good cards. Probably I consider because we do want to get a bit more spells for the Thermo Alchemists and the Festival Crashers. This guy is of course really good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll probably get the Neonates Rush back also. Probably just this, yeah, like the perfect card for this deck. Yeah, like I guess the spells deck is completely open, so we're just gonna give it a try, right? We got a Stinger, 6 picks, so we might wheel another one. Another Seize the Storm. Ooh, nice. Like, of course, Play with Fire is really good, but I think you want another Seize the Storm more. That's... Like, this guy's only playable, I would say, in black-red, where you flashback removal spells with it. Otherwise, it's just super slow, and I don't think it does enough. I'm not gonna play any of these cards either. Another Stinger? What? Yeah, another Stinger. For sure. Like we're gonna need to make some cuts, but I think we have a pretty good blue-red spells deck. Let's just take whatever we don't have yet to fill the collection. What? Almost last pick, Drown, Revenge of the Drowned? What? That card is amazing. Okay, we're gonna need to think about what to do with this deck. Like we had 31 playables. Like okay, maybe like 30 still cards that we would be just fine playing. Wow, we got a lot of stuff for us. Okay. Let's see, well, what would you recommend that we play? Probably not playing this guy, that's for sure. we kind of want to be all in on the spells thing. Like this thing. Okay, let me give it a bit of thought, and I'll come back with a final build. Okay, this is the build I kind of came up with. I talked to a few people, and they kind of recommended that we should still cut the reservoir as well as the channeler, because we don't have enough spells that deal damage to flip it. The Phantom Carriage, because it's a bit too large, too slow. It's like a 6-drop, and we don't have that many things that it can find to put in the graveyard. And raise the effigies. Like, I found that the effigies were good in combination with the stingers and the festival crashers, because it's easier to push damage through. But let's try the deck like this. We ended up with 12 creatures and 11 spells. Some of them have flashbacks, so we have like basically multiple activations. And the gameplay is going to be kind of to crash through get through the crashers, like either they don't get blocked and we cast some spells. After that, we bounce the blockers, we take them out with the Thermal Alchemist, like we deal some damage like that. We have some reach, especially 2 of them. And this we have some burn, and Season Storms can make like just huge elementals, so let's try. Like I said, I didn't try this deck yet. It looks super fun. It's only possible to do it now that everybody's cutting blue-black so hard and blue-white usually. And everybody was for a while super avoiding red, like it was considered by far the worst color of all. But I think that people are kind of getting around to it slowly, that it's just a color that has bad creatures, but a lot of good spells. So it usually pairs well with other colors when you have a spell-heavy deck. Like a green-red can also be just like a spell-heavy deck instead of the Red Wolves. And I think that's actually the correct way that you should be going with it. Yeah, the hand seems good. We have 1-drop, 2-drop, 3-drop. We have freelance, we can play everything out. Let's see. We're not on the play, unfortunately, which would have been even better with the Stinger, because easier to get the first damage in, but I think we're still good enough. Let's see how much work the Alchemist can do. And this is apparently like, okay, for sure we have a Vampire, so we just discount it by 1, it's even better. But it's easy speed, it cycles itself. It can kill like small creatures like this guy. I think I'm actually gonna attack with this because I don't think it's gonna block. I can just instant speed, I can just give it first strike. Yeah, and then I'm gonna play the Archivist. We kind of we don't want to discard any of these things. Okay, I guess that's a way for yeah, he's gonna gain a lot of life from the Lunar Veteran. Okay, let's think about it. That's actually really annoying because like this can just double block this guy. It can only kill one of them with the first strike. I might honestly just trade this guy off and get him back as a flyer. Do I just attack with these two also then? I think so, yeah. I get some extra damage in there. I can just like kill off one with the first strike. I guess I'll use Consider then also, so let's just use Consider first. No, I don't want to put that in the graveyard. It's actually a good card. Funny, yeah, unfortunately can't use it to save this guy. So I think I'm just gonna use it to trade off with one of them. Then we're gonna ping off this guy, I think. I mean, if we don't draw land or something. Or this guy then. We have a lot of reach with this, with the Alchemist, but that's kind of being negated by the Lunar Veteran. That's an interesting attack. What could he have for 2 mana? I think I'm still gonna block. I can't imagine what he can have that really punishes that. Nothing. I guess we just want to get some free damage in. Okay, then I guess we activate this guy. Take out this thing. Is he gonna bounce it back or what? Maybe he has like Fading Hope, Corpse Cobble. Okay, interesting. That I did not expect, but that, yeah, that flips that guy instant speed now. Interesting. That I did not expect. Now he can just attack, he can get something back, but like I'm not gonna. I could trade this guy for Menace token. No, I'm just gonna chill. We have some removal in hand, so I think we should just take it easy. Hit to get something back. I guess you can get this guy, yeah. We're gonna block this guy and this is gonna try to trade off there. Corpse Cobble, that I did not expect that he would use. Like as long as our Alchemist lives, we have some reach with it, and we have answers to most of the things our opponent can be playing. Like I guess now he can have like the Startle, he could have his own Nebula Gas Intruder to prevent the Archivist from trading. Griff is gonna save something and get it back, but then it's gonna be unflipped again. Okay. I guess, no, he can't even replay it now. He can play that guy. This also makes our spells cost one less, which we need to keep in mind. I think I'm gonna attack, and if he tries to trade off, I'm gonna play the Nebel Gas Intruder. To eat it. And if he just takes it, also great. If he just takes it, okay, fine with me. Then I could just play the flyer, 3, 5, 1 left, but then next turn there's gonna be cost 3 and 3, so we can then double spell next turn. And like we can get in some reach also. Okay. We're kind of holding off the board well enough. This costs 2. Currently doesn't do much. Like that's, he's on 6. 5, 4, 3, he's on 3. I'm just gonna get in with a flyer. Like he doesn't have any good blocks on that. He needs to chump it, otherwise he's just dead. And I'm like, okay with that. Just killing it off. We're not under pressure to do something first. Like this week, we're just gonna bounce back. Sure, yeah. Make him use the mana. That's 5. You can just take it, right? I mean, I guess I should block him first, just in case he has something. Sure. I guess I should have double blocked this and played this guy at the end of the turn. I mean, to eat it. Like, since we want to kind of play this guy anyway. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna flash this in anyway. Just prevent the 2 damage, why not? Midnight Ambush. Okay, kill off the flyer. Okay. Like if we cannot just attack with this, right? He needs to block here, and we're okay with trading this off. Or I could just chill. Sure, he like loses one, gains one, so he stays at 5. Play this guy and then we can burn something out. Preferably on his next turn, because that's gonna be 4 damage together with the 2 alchemists. And we need to be careful. He has this at instant speed, so he can just fizzle it if he sacrifices the creature in response. But that costs 5 mana, so that would need to do that and not do anything else. And I think he's under too much pressure already to not do anything. He could also have flip the switch in hand. Okay, now we know that he doesn't have it. So we're just gonna kill off the flyer and we're gonna win. Yeah. Oh yeah, he can pick up a card, whatever. Now we're just, I'm gonna take him down. That's it. Got it. First win. The deck worked nicely. Even though our opponent had 3 colors, he did not seem that he was screwed on lands or mana. So that kind of worked out for him. But yeah, the deck played nicely. When you have 2 alchemists, you have a lot of reach, and we have quite a bit of interaction also. So I think the deck is going to be pretty good. Let's hope to get a good score. Okay, game number 2. We go first. We have turn 2 Festival Crasher. We're not gonna play this immediately. We're just gonna wait to play the Crasher, then activate it. Have an activation up. Ooh, okay. I have not seen that card in play yet. It's like a good costed, like a creature. 2/1 for 1. But I think the ability is pretty much irrelevant. You need to pay 2, you discard a card, sacrifice a vampire just to draw 2 cards, and even then only if opponent lost life already. Which is all the stuff that needs to go right. I guess we just kill the Ecstatic Awakener, because that's gonna be the biggest problem. He has the 4th land to sacrifice something to it. We also need to draw something other than lands. Now we have enough lands to last us for the rest of the game, but that's why I also have considered it's also helpful in that case. I guess now he can sacrifice the vampire to get draw 2 new cards. Well, it can sacrifice itself. Okay, that I actually didn't think about, but yeah, I guess it doesn't say sacrifice another vampire. So I'll activate it one more time. Into a graveyard, yeah, absolutely. Oh my god, can we just not draw lands? We drew 8 lands, and we put one in the graveyard in the top 13 cards. Like now it's kinda enough already. sorcery speed. It's going to be equal to the number of instants and sorceries in your graveyard plus. So it's going to count itself plus this plus this. It's going to be 3/3. He could have the Dargraf Horde on next turn, but I think we just kind of need to do that. Kind of drew a lot of lands, unfortunately. Hopefully he doesn't have the Horde. It's like a card that everybody in black wants to play, so it's not like it's mandatory that he has it. Even if he has it in his deck, he could not like right now. And if he doesn't, amazing. I guess he's also on kind of a similar plan as we are. I'm still just gonna attack with his swing. He could have like a spell that pumps his Festival Crasher, but even then it still trades. And if not, he's just gonna take it also. For us, we still have a lot of reach. We have 2 Alchemists in the deck. We have Burn the Accursed. We have, what else do we have even? I guess like combat tricks like Stolen Mentality that can help us. Does he also have a Neonate Rush? Yeah. What did he target? That guy. Yeah. You got it, man. You got it. Next time we're just flashing this back, I guess. We're gonna be at 7 lands already. Better flash it back now before he exiles it from the graveyard. Just like, I think he can pump it twice. I think I still just plug that thing. That only kills the angler without any help. Oh, he had a slash. Yikes. 2 slashes? Okay, well, that was just GG. Well, that he had a perfect hand, like of two Moonrager slashes. That I wish we had some also, that would be a good one. But that's like something, okay. Maybe I should have just blocked that guy, but that was like 6, 8, 10 damage just from that, like from the Crasher getting there. Basically because he dealt 6 to our face and the Crasher got +5, I mean +4. So 11 damage. Yeah, like that was a bit of unlikely series of cards that he had. But okay. Now we know, we need to play it around that. Yeah. And hand looks good. Man, 2 slashes. That's why you need to block the Festival Crasher, because it can just be a lot of damage out of nowhere. And we're actually like trading nicely. We got him like good. We got a Crasher from, I mean, we got a Awakener. Killed the Awakener before he could flip it. He had to kill his own Vampire and everything, but he still got a nuts draw. Come on, man. Don't do that. Don't do this. Oh, seize the storm. Do we just put that in the graveyard? Flash it back later? I kinda need the 4th lands. I think so, yeah. I think we just put it in the graveyard and flash it back later if it stays. If he doesn't exile it with something. Got the other one. okay trading it off here. Because of he will not be able to flip the Awakener, but if he does flip it, we're just gonna Revenge of the Drown it. And put it like then he'll probably just put it on the bottom of the deck. Got two of them, huh? I think we just attack with both. Whichever he blocks with a zombie, we then Nebelgast Intruder it. That way we keep the board. Just taking it, okay. Take 6. Then I guess we'll play off the 2 Festival Crashers and we have the Revenge for next turn. Interesting. Like we kind of want to start popping off some spells to get the Seize the Storm going. Now he can have either the Ecstatic Awakener mana up or the Flash Taker. It's still not going to be night, so this thing's not activating. I mean, I think we just attack all again. I don't see how he can have any amazing blocks. Either he activates this to eat something or this. And whichever he does, we're gonna Revenge of the Drown it. Revenge of the Drown it. Yeah, please, just take everything, yeah. Exactly. Okay. I guess he's gonna pitch the zombie to the Awakener. Sure. Damage. Like if he would just take it, I would be fine with that. Okay, I'll be okay with that. Now I'm gonna put this guy back. Now you can either draw him off from your own activation, or you put it back and draw an unknown card. You wanna draw him again. And we can just do the same thing again next turn. He got more blocker, like he got 2 creatures out of 1. But I don't think our plan really changes all that much. Like he still can't have any good blocks. Like he needs to block, basically. He can only leave 1 creature unblocked, not to die. And if it's gonna be like a really bad block for us, we just okay, we're just gonna bounce it back. Let me see. Do I even do that? Like I could just play the Intruder. No, I kind of wanna trigger both of these to trade off there. Like if when it is triggered, he will lose both of these guys. He will lose both of these guys. So Guess we just bounce the flash taker, right? Like, he's gonna lose the board, so the flash taker is not even that good anymore. Still want to draw it. Now worry, this is gonna be like 1, 2, so 3 spells. So when I cast this, it's gonna be a 4/4. And if we draw more lands, we can just start flashing it back. Okay. Oh, I don't have enough to ward it. But I'll just play this guy. Like, this guy now still trades off. And if he trades off, I can burn the curse this guy. This way I can, because he has ward 1, I only have 5 mana. And if he just takes it, he's down to 3, and then I don't see him winning anymore. Yeah, now let's play this guy, we'll kill it off, and we have 6 power on the board. 7 actually, because this guy's gonna grow now, because he checks constantly how many cards you have in the graveyard, how many success and sorceries you have. And so we just kill it off. You see now it's a 5/5. Nice, got it. Got there. Nice, okay, we're already, look, we're gold 2, gold tier 2, so almost back to platinum. Gonna start grinding back towards the diamond. Hopefully we can reach at least diamond this month again. I'm not gonna have that much time to really play limited only. I'm gonna start streaming now. I'm gonna be streaming every, I think Tuesday and Thursday from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. Central European time, I think it's called. The time zone. So I think I'm gonna be mostly streaming limited. So I'm gonna be drafting, trying to get to diamond rank again, like we were last month. And if you guys were gonna have any special requests, just let me know down in the comments. If you want to see some in particular, like I'm thinking about making videos on like archetype reviews, like the 5 ally color pairs and 5 enemy color pairs. Like what are the key commons and commons, what are the kind of cards you can consider signal in those colors. So if that's something that you would be interested in, just let me know down in the comments. So to know what kind of stuff you want to see in the channel, because I have a lot of ideas, but I of course want to do stuff that you guys are interested in. We're on the draw, so we're gonna draw an extra card. We kind of need to draw a few lands, preferably also mountain pretty fast. But we have a 2-drop, we have 2 lands. In limited, you can't really be very picky about your hands. This is gonna help us, of course, to find our lands. But since we have already a turn to play, I'm gonna just wait if maybe we draw something. And let's just hope that our opponent does not have too fast of a clock. He fetched with Evolving Wilds for another swamp. No way out. I guess, yeah. 2 things. Like hopefully he doesn't have something to just remove this from the graveyard now, but like we don't want to get rid of the Organ Hoarder because it fills the graveyard for our other Season Storm. Nor do we want to get rid of the Organ Hoarder or the Revenge of the Drowned, I mean. Here we could do this to get our 4th land, but I kind of want to get the activation off first. Maybe it's too greedy. Kinda not punished, never punished. I'm just gonna play out the Hoarder. Okay, now the problem is if he has a Dark Grave Court next turn, on turn 5, he's just gonna eat both of our Season Storms if we put this in the graveyard. But that's exactly where we kind of want it to be. I mean, we want to get a land first. Because we need to get to... need to get to more mana anyway. This is only really bad if he has exactly something to exile from the graveyard. So hopefully he doesn't, and we can start flashing them back. And if he does have that, then well, we could not know that he has it in his hand. So it was just kind of we had to take the risk, you know. Not gonna block there. Maybe it was too greedy to pitch Sister Storm and take the land. I don't know. We could have used Consider to try finding a land, the 5th land that we need, and just cast it like a turn later. In case we didn't find a land on our normal draw step. Ooh, okay, that will be a problem. Unless we find removal really fast. I think we're just gonna need to... Oops. Almost missed the trigger there. Yeah, we need to find our Burn the Accursed for this thing immediately. This guy's gonna give it... he even has Coven like that. So we can get it double strike. 3, 4, 5. Next one we're gonna have 6, right? I think we just need to drown this thing, attack for 5, start pressuring him. I think we just need to... He's gonna put it back on top, obviously, but... and just get in for 5. We need to just really tempo him hard. Because to that thing we just kind of lose and we don't have many answers to it. But to try to outrace the opponent, he's gonna have Coven, so this thing is gonna be a double striker. The problem is when this thing starts double striking us, because then we can't race it. But we only have 1 Burn the Curse. We have 3 more Revenge of the Drowns that we can get to keep bouncing it. Other than that, We don't really have anything to do. I guess he even has Ethan alive, or what, for 1 black. He's gonna sack the zombie. Because he's getting that guy back anyway. Yeah, that's a good combo to have. Six, we still can't cast this back. Next turn he plays it, he gives Coven, he has Coven again, he gives this double strike, and then we just can't win, unfortunately. No, I mean, sometimes you just kind of lose to opponent's bombs when you don't have the answer to it immediately. Like, we can bounce it once, but the thing is, just does not do enough. Like, and this is a sick combo, just like give a lifelinker, double strike. Like, we're gonna play this to at least reduce like by 4 damage. But it's still gonna gain him 4 lives. He has another Ethan alive, really? Like, keep getting this back and removing my things. Or Rat of Oblivion, same thing. Yeah, this guy's deck looks sick. I mean, that's a start, I guess. To take him down a bit. Then when he attacks, we just bounce it back. Yeah. We need to wait for combat so he doesn't give Coven to the zombie. Yeah. Put it back again. Obviously not a long-term solution to the problem, and I think now we just still die. We'll get him to 5. We could start playing off these things, but they're just not big enough. I think, right? Well, depends what we draw next turn, really. I can just take it, go to 1. I can block like with this guy. It even exiles my creature when he dies. Like, I could take it, go to 1. Because I'm like next turn probably dead anyway. If I like next turn he gives it again double strike to this thing and it's whatever. I think the only choice is to just take 6, go to 1 and hopefully draw something that saves us. Is this enough actually? This thing has trample, so I think it might be. I think we just attack all because he only has 2 blockers. I think we actually might be able to steal the win here. I can't imagine anything he could have. Lucky 3rd Revenge round, that's why you take this card early. I guess he's counting on getting the life, so he just doesn't die to that, yeah. Plus it's gonna be like a bit one bigger because of another spell in the graveyard. Yeah, we just bounce it again. He doesn't get the lifelink trigger. And he dies to the 8 power in the field. Wow. Okay, that was a good one. And appropriately, we gain a rank also. For more content like this, don't forget to leave me a like. This is where you learn how to play blue-red spells. Hey, we're all learning together. I only play it for the first time also. It's a really fun deck looking deck. This was not a... This was a tight game. Okay, nice. We're doing pretty well. We're already 3 wins in. Only got 1 loss. The last game was a pretty hard one with Deadly Esa. But we drew a few Revenge of the Drowns, and just like one after the other, so to prevent live game triggers. And we just got there. Cool. Maybe the next one will be a bit easier. not gonna need to face any bombs. Okay, freelance, good hand. Keep it. We're not on the play again, unfortunately, which would be great. But otherwise, pretty good hand. Pretty good start. If we're not gonna draw all lands now. Ooh, okay, that's a proper good card. That I definitely need to attack in. I just need to use this because I don't want it to flip. I just can't get it to flip. Yeah, let's put it to the graveyard. We'll flash it back later. Like his first play was turn 3, but it's a good play. For sure. He did flip it, huh? I'll attack first. Let's see. I can take another hit from that thing. I guess he's just gonna plan to put a counter on himself. That's fine with me because we're gonna need to bounce later anyway. Okay, well, good thing we got those lands out of the way. That was a pretty bad draw. Oh my god, the card that we tried to avoid all the games so far successfully, but eventually it got us. Fortunately, now this is a pretty bad. Like he was kind of a slow start, but he just went like this guy to this guy. Now we might have some problems. We need to somehow try to get him in the air, I guess. We're gonna probably just bounce that thing next turn. So he doesn't get a counter, he needs to replay it. I guess we need to take another hit from it. Like he could have like a pump effect. Okay, I could just block these two. That takes 8. I think we can kill him next turn. He can put a 4 mana and put another counter on it, so it's gonna be 4 power. I mean 4 power and 5 toughness. Kinda need to just triple block it, I guess. He's gonna kill the flyer, I think. That is, if he doesn't just have like a pump spell, which could be basically worse. Well, unless he can give it +3, he can only kill one thing. No, I mean +2, he can kill these 2 things. I don't know what I'm talking about. Yeah, we had a... Here it also kind of shows that we were on the draw. So he has the advantage of doing stuff first. Fuck. That was... Yeah, that was just a crazy fast start for him. Clear shot. Not what. And again, yeah, that was too much. Good game. Yeah, we need to. That we cannot beat. That was too much. Hot Tamer into this guy, into killing my blocker and getting this guy back. It's a bit too much. Okay, unfortunately, but that was really. I don't like that kind of a good draw. I don't think many decks could beat. Like unless we had like super fast interaction for him, but that was just too much for us. Hopefully we can get another win because the deck seems really good. Like, I think it can easily get like 1-2 more wins. Finally on the play, 4 lands. Yeah, it seems like a hand that could do a lot. We're just gonna start with a Vessel Crasher, obviously. This is a pretty neat combo also. Okay, opponent, come on. We don't have all day. Another one, huh? Kinda wanna get the Alchemist down to start pinging him. But maybe the 2 Crashers. Not even a bad idea. I think I just want to play 2 Crashers right now, yeah. I guess could have attacked with this guy first. But he would maybe he would have blocked, I don't know, like it was kind of a free attack. But now that I already played the second one, I'm pretty sure he will not block. I mean that he would block. I only had one blow up. Third one. I only have 1 red source, unfortunately. Like, for these kind of cases, I would like the raise the effigies. Like, if you block something, I give +2/+2, and it gains another +2/+0. Yeah, if he doesn't block, I'm not gonna use it. But do I just play the third one? Or do I play the Alchemist finally and start pinging him? Look, let's say I get a land next turn, I play this anyway. Yes. Still kind of want to get the Alchemist down. Start punching him for some damage. Yeah, not gonna block it. He can give it that touch. Well, that was a pretty good use of his mana. Kind of a bit of an awkward draw. Yeah, definitely an awkward draw. And do we just keep him back and flip the switch up? Then they also get pumped. But it means that this flips and this flips. No, yeah, kind of a bad situation regardless of what we do. We're just need at least one more mountain to be able to double spell in turn. And the fact that the opponent was able to double spell, like getting some damage, then play a 4-3 and a 3-2 for nothing, basically. It's really good for him. Just need to play out another thing because we need we can't let it turn to knight. Not really any good attacks. That's 7, 9. Go to 9. I think he plays then, like, let's say he plays a 5-drop. How do we survive this? Certainly not by just throwing this guy under the bus. I could like block here, make him use his turn to kill it, but I just don't think this looks good. I guess he has like either the burn the cursed, or how it's called, burn the cursed, yeah. We don't even have 5 mana to play this. Oh, that's so awkward. Like, you could have like that in response to whatever we target with this thing. We don't even have 5 mana to play something. If we attack all, like he eats one, we need to use this, and he kills it in response. I guess we just need to not do anything. Hold, flip the switch up. Because the problem is that being defensive like this is not really what we want to be doing. Like, we got a pump out of them, but no, we don't need them now that we're not attacking. And we kind of didn't solve the problem of this board. Just being able to kill us, I mean. At least it's just a little board. I guess it's gonna be the last game. Too bad. It seemed like the deck is gonna be better than that. This kind of didn't work out. This is like take 7, go down to 2. How are we winning then? That's the problem. Like, even if he doesn't play anything now, didn't have a blocker, it would be like 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Not be enough to kill him. Like, if he didn't have a blocker, it would still not be enough. Yeah, but the fact that we didn't even draw land, I got a bit of a bad draw here. Still, the deck had a lot of potential, I think. We kind of got a bit of a bad draws now in a couple of turns. I think maybe we needed like more early interaction But we took all the, like, of course we could have used the Moon Raider slashes, the free mana deal free. That would be obviously a great card, but we just didn't get it. Like this draws me a card, but there's nothing for 1 mana I could draw to. Nothing for 1 mana to help me. Even if I get consider, like, it's not gonna be pumping them enough. It's gonna be 3/5. Seize the Storm. Yeah, we'll just die on backswing. Fortunately, no, couldn't get there. We had a good deck, I think. We just kind of, unfortunately, did not get there. Not sure what I could have done differently. It really felt like the deck could get further than this. If you have any suggestions, like how would you build a deck differently than I did, let me know in the notes. Like, I think we were a bit unlucky. Maybe I'm sure we misplayed something, but like I said, it was the first time I actually played the blue-red spells. It felt like we had most of the cards that you would want in this kind of deck. So I don't know. Let me know in the comments if you would do anything different. What you think was the problem here? Let's okay, one more pack and ooh, Swing Bluff. Like, I never got to play with this thing yet, but it looks like whenever opponents played it, it was amazing, which is also kind of rarely, but pretty good card. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to leave me a like and subscribe. It really helps to grow the channel. Already got quite a few new subscribers the last few days, which is amazing. Thank you every single one of you guys that are watching, and I hope you like the content. If you have any ideas what you would like to do, to see in the future, let me know in the comments. Until then, enjoy, keep on drafting.